All right, hello and welcome back to Great Lakes Regional Championship. Here in the secondary bracket, we have in the green and white Michigan State, and in the white and navy University of Michigan. Can't have a Midwest or Great Lakes Regional without a matchup between these two very long and storied programs. Michigan coming in as the favorites, but Michigan State having the best season they've had in the last few years. Let's see who will win it. I'm Matt Dwyer. Our head referee today will be Michael Clark-Polner. As Michigan gets the ball first, and they also get bludger control. Stevenson with the early drive, dodges a beat, gets around a tackle, and puts it through. Stevenson with Michigan on the board, 10-0. Juanis now bringing it up for State. Michigan now creating pressure. They're going to force the reset. Juanis driving in, gets beat on the hand, gets right out of his hand, and it's RCC. He's going to spin. He's got it. He's streaking down the field. One man to beat. RCC windmills and scores. 20-0 Michigan. Juanis waiting for his substitutions, needs to advance so he doesn't delay the game. And Michigan State with bludger control. Juanis on the near side here. He's got some beater protection. Passes to the far side. That's Toth to Juanis. And the beaters are down. Juanis is going to drive in. He dodges two tackles, stripped at the hoops. And Stevenson can't believe the call. And it must have bounced in. The Michigan sideline is saying that didn't go in. It didn't look like it went in for us, but they still called it good. It's 20-10 now as Michigan regains bludger control. And Stevenson dancing around at the top of the hoops. He's now going to move to the side. Stevenson driving into the middle. He's got bludgers in front. Juanis is on the tackle. Strip gets out of it. Stevenson still going. He's taking on the whole team and scores. And now that is 30-10 off a seemingly missed goal there. And it looks like there was a blue card for being mouthy by the Michigan captain rather. It's confusing. Michigan State. And that'll be a bench foul. They're going to have to bring someone off the field. So after the stoppage where they're discussing with the captain, he receives the foul, and it looks like they're sending one of their chasers to the box. And Michigan State will have the power play. And here we are, ready to start back up again, and we go. Michigan still with bludger control here as they face down the power play. Juanis walking it in, compressing that Michigan defense. Juanis, he loses the ball. Juanis around the backside, 56, and the pass to Toth misses. It goes out of bounds. That's Michigan ball. A successful defense by Michigan, disrupting the passing lanes there, and Stevenson will take it forward for the Wolverines. Stevenson now. He's got to leisurely walk up. Stevenson driving in. His beaters disrupt. Stevenson's throw is no good. As it seems like he had the angle. He got over Juanes. He got through the defender. And still unable to convert. Score remains 30-10. Buckman now with the ball. And passes back to Ronke for State. Ronke, as Michigan returns to full strength. Ronke pressured, passes to Buckman. Pass missed. Majeski scoops it back to Stevenson, and that'll be Michigan ball. And Michigan with bludger controller taking some substitutions, getting in a new line. Stevenson protected by Hoffman. Stevenson bludgers down. He's going to drive in. Passes over. 56 scores. And that is 40-10. Wide open on that small hoop there. Ronke now brings it up once again. Michigan looking confident.
Thank you. Martins, take a breath and take it to them.
Pass near side to Brown. To Ronke. Ronke wrapped up. This is the beat, but it's deflected on the pass, and Stevenson's got it. Stevenson's going for a run. He's down the right side. Stevenson puts it through despite Ronke's efforts. And Stevenson with quite a few goals here already. He was instrumental in the win last night against Ball State, and here he is again. 50-10. Wolverines now out of snitch range. As the Spartans bring the ball up once more. Michigan holding on to bludger control. Trying to create disruption. Ronke's driving in. His pass is a blooper. It's handled by no one. Picked up by Buckman. He passes, and it's tapped in by Randall. A seemingly lost play. And it looks like we got a stoppage here. We'll see if the referees are going to conference about a beater play that happened just off the camera over here. And it looks like our head referee, Michael Clark Polner, will be going for his card. This looks like it'll be a beater foul on number 16, Nick Yeager for State. Definitely not a good look for them.
Yeah, I'll eat it a step up.
I don't know, it looks like that foul might have been a push in the back or something like that.
But then it's turned back over because the ball got carded.
And that should be, look at the illegal push from behind.
There we go, Wyatt. Yes.
Majeski having some words with the referee, getting a clarification, and it looks like it'll be Michigan bludger over here, meaning they will retain bludger control. 50-20 as the State has brought it back in snitch range, although now there are a beater down.
There we go, Wyatt.
And Majeski, a keeper, now bringing it up for University of Michigan. Majeski's got beaters in front. The bludgers are down. He passes through the back, and the goal is good. And that goal brings them back out of snitch range, 60-20. Ronke now with the ball for State. Ronke center. He's got beater protection by Zyla. Ronke now peeling left. Ronke spinning out of a tackle. He gets beat directly in the face, and Majeski gets the rebound. And that's a successful defense by Michigan, and they're going to run it forward. They've got no beaters back. Michigan moving forward, no bludgers, and he's stuffed at the hoops by Ronke. Majeski gets his own rebound. His pass, shot, whatever it was, a miss, now picked up by Thomas. Thomas bounces out. Thomas shoots and Thomas scores! 70-20 Michigan, and they've got the momentum. It's a good effort by Majeski behind the hoops to push it forward, to try and get it to his chasers, and good patience by Thomas. And we've seen quite a few mid-range shots today, and yesterday for that matter. Michigan maintaining bludger control. State looking to get back in this. Ronke's push pass mishandled by Randall. He pushes it back over, and Ronke gets tripped up. Michigan's got the ball. He dodges the beat and scores! Good heads-up play there by Michigan. That was number 86, Podolski. Score is 80-20, and the Wolverines have all the momentum with them. Spartans, as good as they've been so far this season, seem to be lagging behind. See if they can do something here. They're back on offense. Ronke, outside of Jones, to Ronke. And Ronke gets taken down at midfield. Now he's going to drive in. He's driving right at the beaters. One-handed grab, pass inside to Randall, and Randall puts it through, and he gives a cold stare down to the Michigan supporters. State's not going down without a fight. It is 80-30. Majeski with the ball. Majeski's got Rudney in front of him. He's got some daylight in front of him. Decides to pull up. He gets around the chaser. Gets tripped up. And he's a little frustrated with himself there. Just a bad misstep by Ham, and Michigan State comes up with the defensive stop. Juanis now back in at keeper. To Jones, near side. Back to Juanis. Michigan playing low and wide with their beaters. Randall. Juanis mishandles the ball. Now Thomas is on the run. Juanis tries to take him down from behind. No good, and Thomas goes for it. Juanis can't believe it. We're going to give him a no harm, no foul there. He rethought that tackle from behind. Not worth the goal. And that is now 90-30. The whole Bear Train team, Michigan's B team, here in support of the varsity. Juanis at the top of the key. He's gets beat, passes to Randall. Randall takes a shot well high. And Michigan State, there's just a stoppage just to get the ball back on the pitch. But Michigan State has regained bludger control. That's McAllister and Sacha. And so now Majeski will inbound it from the end line. Now that we retrieve the ball, it was quite a throw by Randall. He really launched it out there. And Majeski brings it up. Majeski with some bludger support. They're going to go for getting their bludgers back. Majeski passed down to the corner. Podolski, and pass batted away by Randall. And because he batted it out of bounds, it'll still be Michigan ball. And Randall, some confusion. All right, now he gets it. Well, it seems to be a lot of boundary confusion. The rule relatively new. Players still getting used to exactly how inbounding works. And We are right on the inbound here as they pass it back up to DeRest. And DeRest gets the pick from Majeski. DeRest jumped to the inside. Woo! Quick hand there, and he's got a goal. And that will bring them to double-digit goals, triple-digit score, 100-30. Michigan in the lead. Michigan recovered bludgeon control on that one. Beaters playing low and wide. McAllister and Sacha still as Juanes passes over to Brown near side, back to him. Juanes getting all sorts of harassed at the top of the key, and an advantage marker is called. This will go for Michigan as Toth gets beat. Michigan gets the rebound, and it looks like it's going to be a... Sorry, we just had a little hiccup here in the live stream. The snitch will come out at 18 minutes of game time, which will be different than your stream time, as there was a foul called here from behind contact, called by our head referee, Michael Clark-Polner. And Quaffle will go back to the nearest Michigan player from the spot of the foul, or the Michigan State player, rather. And the keeper was back at his hoops and already gets to come back and play. They'll get another crack at this one. 100-30 is our score. And Juanes is going to drive it in. Spin move and blocked by Majeski. Juanes not happy with that at all. He had the breakaway. He had it. And Majeski able to come up with the big stop. State got bludgeon control out of it. Wolverines trying to get it back. Majeski content with sticking around, waiting for his beaters to make a move. He passes inside, or down rather, and her pass to get out of a tackle ineffective as Juanes now brings it up. Michigan did regain bludgeon control on that one. McAllister protecting the Quaffle. Rash on defense. And it looks like there's a beater down. Juanes steps up and scores it. And now that is 100-40 as Majeski is going to take off on a bit of run here. He's calling out the play, and now he pulls up. Michigan State not happy with the beater play there as Michigan gets some beater coverage there at the top of the key. Majeski, he gets around and puts it over to number 35, and she scores. And there was a beater turnover apparently here. Bludgeon turnover rather. And Michigan comes back with bludgeon control. State still at the top of the key. So looking for what they're going to do. Juanes rolling on the inside. He shoots. Shot is no good, and Michigan falls on it. 110-40. Michigan in the lead. All right, Michigan's running their recovery play to try and get bludgeon control. Majeski content to hang out on the outside here. And now Michigan has bludgeon control, and they're going to run another play. And now Majeski driving to the center. He's got one in front, and he scores. 120-40, and Michigan is starting to run away with it. Rocky now back in at keeper as Michigan State has made a few substitutions. State waiting out whatever their beaters are trying to do. Now Ronke pulling to the inside. He gets tackled and beat, but Brown comes up with it, and Brown, a quick shot to the center, and he gets it. And that's 120-50. Spartans still got a little bit left in them. As Majewski, oh, he subbed out. It is Stevenson now back in at keeper for Michigan.
I do. Okay. Up there.
And Michigan are going to run their bludger recovery play again. They don't even try to mask it with a name, just recovery. As Stevenson steps up as bludgers are down, he's got one person to beat. Pushed outside by Ronke, shot no good. Recovered by Michigan. He's running on the backside of the hoop. It's number 19. Jump cuts back. He gets the ball come out of his hands and scores as he gets his own rebound. 130-50 is the call. As State brings it back up. And now to Brown, to Ronke. Ronke defended, cuts to the middle. His long shot wide and high. Michigan will have the ball. Michigan with bludger control still. And Stevenson will walk this one up towards the rest of the field. The snitch on the field. Looks like they might need to replace those shorts. Stevenson stepping up. Stevenson wrapped up. He's still driving forward, and scores! Stevenson with two players hanging off his back, able to muscle through and get that. And State with bludger control here. This will help Ronke out, certainly. Ronke to the far side. Got his chaser. And the ball is stripped. A little kick, but Michigan picks it up, and it's Stevenson near side. And Stevenson thinks better of it. So we adjust our zoom here. Stevenson on the far side there. So our snitch hangs out in front of us, and the Seekers are out. Stevenson, big pass across, number 56. She tries to kick it to a pass, but Ronke recovers. And now Michigan State with bludger control will be able to stave off Michigan Seeker, at least for a little bit. Noah De La Riva waiting patiently. Pass this side. It's Hines. Hines tackled. Ball comes out. Ronke taken down by RCC, and they're going to scrum for the ball, waiting for the beater. And a big scrum here is Michigan State loses bludger control, but they maintain control of the quaffle. It's Buckman. Buckman's got keeper in his face. Buckman driving to the inside, gets taken down by RCC. Buckman right into the keeper's chest, and Michigan will come up with the ball. It's Stevenson. He's got no bludgers in his way. He's coming on a run. Bludger coming from the left. He gets wrapped up by Ronke. No good. And Stevenson shot no good there as he was wrapped up and turned, and Michigan State will inbound that ball. So you can see our Seekers here right in front of us. De La Riva, Sacha, one of the two. Sacha, thank you. It's Sacha. I've been getting it wrong. I apologize. Ronke bringing up the ball now. He's defended. He gets wrapped up. He passes off to Hines. Hines on the near side here. Hines passes off to Ronke. His pass high as he gets tackled, and 81's got it. 81 streaking down the field. He's got Toth to beat. Cuts back. Goal! And they have now crossed the 100-point mark as it is 150-50. Michigan with the comfortable lead. And we have a stoppage of play. Looks like we've got some defective snitch shorts here, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout as we get some new shorts for the snitch and continue this game. 150-50 is your score. The University of Michigan Wolverines comfortably ahead above the Michigan State Spartans. Staunch defense played by Michigan. Some fluid bludger control, but Michigan has definitely had the advantage in that regard. Michigan State unable to effectively get bludger control back consistently. Meanwhile, Michigan has been while on offense.
Oh, come on!
We'll see. We'll see how well the snitch does here. As Ronke passes the far side to Toth, who bobbles the pass. It was a bad pass. Toth gets it ahead to RCC. And RCC, he's going to get wrapped up, ball stripped. And he comes up with his own rebound and scored by number 81 from Michigan. 160-50. Bunch of bobbling there. Some bad passing by Michigan State, which caused that turnover at the top of the key. Almost successfully defended, but unfortunately not. We are over 20 minutes of gameplay time as Toth gets walloped as he catches the pass. As they catch the pass. And it looks like the snitch shorts will be replaced once more, as the second set was also defective. Pitt is not currently playing in this game. They lost earlier against Ohio University. This is Michigan State. Michigan in the lead, 160-50. All right, we've got a new pair now. Snitch is ready to go.
Have to pull it up a lot because it's just gonna keep coming. Look at me, bro!
All right, we're rebounding, getting ready to restart play here.
3, 2, 1.
Quaffle now in keeper Thomas's hands. As Thomas just walks the line. Michigan right in front of us with the seeker. We'll try to get both in the shot here. As Thomas pass, check down pass, number 81, he's behind the hoops. He's getting wrapped up by Toth, blocked by Ronke. And Michigan comes up with it still, and it's pushed out, and it looks like green ball, the referee is saying. And we have an injury. We'll have a stoppage of play here. We'll have it so that our trainers can come take a look at this player, a seeker from Michigan State, and we will wait that out until our injury stoppage is over. Good defensive stand here. It is blurry. I am at the mercy of the connection here at the fields. I will try my best, maybe adjusting the zoom just a little bit may help. I'm not quite sure. So now Michigan State with the ball in their own keeper zone after a good defensive stand to stop Michigan from scoring. 160-50 our score, as both teams are trying to catch Michigan State. Looks like they're giving up on this one and they just want to move on to a more winnable game. As right here, Juanis came in at seeker and it looks like he's got it. Probably a clean catch. We'll see. As the snitch high-fiving, they're going to talk to the head referee here. If so, that'll be 160-80 is our final score with Michigan winning it. And yes, that catch is good. So the perennial Michigan State game ends not with a bang, but with a whimper, as Michigan State cold catches in order to get out of the game and live on to fight another day. Michigan moves on, and I believe this earns them a bid to the national championship in April. Thank you for joining me here at this presentation of Great Lakes Regional Championship bracket play. My name is Matt Dwyer. I'll be live streaming all day, including later on the regional championship game. Who's it going to be? Will Michigan be there? Will Michigan State be there? I guess you'll have to tune in to find out. Please keep it locked here on US Quidditch's YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, the like buttons on the videos, and be sure to hit that little bell so you can get notified when we go live. I will see you here soon as we get ready for our next match.